Kia ora everyone. So today's session was still looking at that safety framework. So if you click on the safety framework tab and looking at the different layers here, so we're moving on from Health and Safety at Work Act, and today's session is looking at the Adventure Activity Regulations and sort of how they came about and what's involved with them is the key theme of today. So if you click on Safety Framework and then Adventure Activity Regulations, there's an updated PowerPoint here that has links embedded within that PowerPoint about the Adventure Activity Regulations. There's also a video here which is audio, me talking to the slides briefly about what's involved in each slide, which is slightly different than this PowerPoint here. Similar materials, I just tidied it up a little bit. This link here is a Radio New Zealand interview with Emily Jordan's father, Chris Jordan, who was talking about the aftermath of her death riverboarding and really voicing his displeasure at the lack of regulation in the outdoor sector. So one of the key drivers of that led to the adventure activity regulations. Quick look at the Support Adventure website, which was one of the recommendations from the review into the adventure tourism sector, and then the WorkSafe require you to be registered with them if you do fall under the regulations. So there's a link there to the register which shows all the 400 odd organisations that are part of this that fall under the regulations. So you can see, have a look there and look for different operators. And here's a link to a number of fatalities that were in the outdoors to do with workplaces, so work-orientated ones where fatalities, and a summary of each one from the 1950s through to Whakaari Island. So yeah, work your way through the PowerPoint and the associated links, and to give a background to the adventure activity regulations and what they're about and how they came about.